What am? Welcome back to Logix Lens, and today we're going to talk about Warhaven and that it is now shutting down. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody with the way live service games have been going lately, that another one bites the dust. This one hurt me as well, maybe not as much as Knockout City. Y'all know how I felt about Knockout City, but Warhaven is a game that I took a liking to. I was trying to get my PC friends to play it a little bit more. It just could not pick up any traction, which is why I think now the studio is shutting down its services. Warhaven has been called a For Honor clone, as some people say. Personally, I didn't take a liking to For Honor, but Warhaven just worked better for me. And I think that this game, developers definitely showed that they had promise in this game from the open beta, and upon its release, there was a lot of goodwill put behind that game. They were adding events, they were adding new cosmetics, they managed to add 3 different playable characters after release. I just think that they really had their heart in that game. I think that the foundation, the groundwork of that game was really good, but live services, it's a model that's kind of falling apart. And if you're not the Fortnites and the Call of Duties, it's just, you're just on borrowed time. Look at Suicide Squad. That game hasn't been out for 2 weeks and it's probably already gonna fail within the next 3 months. I guarantee you by Christmas, that game is probably gonna be like $40. Live service is just not what it is anymore. People are gotta pick and choose what they want to spend their time and money on, and sadly, even games with goodwill, a good intent, good gameplay mechanics, not too invasive with their microtransactions, they're still gonna suffer. With that being said, let's read the announcement that Nexon put on Steam about the game's closure. Today, we are here to announce with a heavy heart that we will be concluding the live services of Warhaven. From the first alpha test in 2021 to the global early access in 2023, Warhaven has come this far. Thanks to everyone's love and support, we want to express our gratitude for the love and care you have shown for Warhaven. To create a game that could be cherished and enjoyed over an extended period of time, we invested much consideration and effort. However, regrettably, we must bid our sincere farewell as of April 4, 2024. We apologize that we cannot come to you with better news. World Progression charge will be suspended today. We will notify you further about the exact details of the schedule later. Despite all the shortcomings, we will deeply cherish the warm affection and support you have sent towards Warhaven in our hearts. Thank you for being part of the Warhaven's journey. Sincerely, Warhaven team. I don't know, man. Like I said, to me, it sounds like that team was really behind this game. They really believed in it, and they did want to see it succeed, but low player counts is never going to be good, especially when you need to make that money, man. Like games like the finals, I truly think that game is doing okay because of the unique thing they brought to the first person shooter genre. I hope it succeeds. I really love the finals. I played that more than Warhaven simply because I was able to get more people to actually try that as well, it being another free game, but I think it's easier for people to transition to than a game like Warhaven. It's a very different kind of game. It's only going to have a niche, group of people that falls into it, which I think is the same for Honor. I don't think For Honor was a grand slam home run across gamers all over the place, but it did what it was supposed to do, and that's why it worked for as long as it did. But this is really sad, man. Like games like this, games like Knockout City, hopefully the finals can stick around. Even Rumbleverse had a good little fan base with it too as well. It's just a shame when some games that are actually pretty decent games can't get enough of a player base and generate enough revenue with their microtransaction to sustain the game. I do think there's room for these games in gaming in general, but it's just hard with so much competition, and people's time is not infinite, nor their funds to invest into so many games that they can't put that time into. The funny thing about this too is that after the announcement, they still have been releasing content. I'm not saying they're supposed to just let the game just be as it is and not try to add anything to the people that love it. But like I said, this is also a testament to the goodwill of this game. Like, as you can see on the 5th, yesterday, they've released the new Heart Flame Festival, for Valentine's Day coming up, where they got new items and, you know, little perks and extra XP and weapon styles and stuff like that. And it's an event till the 21st. Like, they're still caring to update the game. I mean, who knows if this was planned way ahead and it's like we still got to roll it out because we're closing in April, whatever that the case may be. I do think they should give us all the skins and stuff for free like the Avengers did when they knew they were shutting down, but they're not giving us everything for free. I think we should still be able to play the event and whatnot, but I do think that we should have got some of that stuff for free. The game is shutting down. And they also put another note on Monday where they're processing the finalization for refunds. I personally didn't spend any money on this game, so I don't know if this is like refunds for anybody that spent money after the announcement and maybe missed it or something, or if you spent any type of microtransaction money, you get it all back. I don't know. That sounds unlikely. I don't know what the refund process is, and none of their stuff mentions, none of their announcements mentioned the who applies for a refund and who doesn't. I didn't see anything about that. Yeah. Not only did they have an event drop after the announcement, they still released a new playable character, which after I played, he looks pretty decent. Like, he kind of seems OP, you know, but they still had a player in the tuck, and it's like, well, we're going to release him, and all it takes is one match win to unlock him. I believe that before that, the other characters needed about 3 wins to unlock. But this is, like I said, I mean, it's easy to say now because the game is shutting down, so they have nothing to lose. But prior to the shutdown announcement, this game showed a lot of goodwill. And that's what really hurts me the most, is when games have a goodwill, good intention, a good game really made, and it just can't sustain itself because there's not enough people with enough time to invest into all these games. So where gaming is going to go at this point, I don't know. Honestly, live service probably needs to stop because it's just not going to work unless the finals is our last beacon of hope. Even in games like the Helldivers 2, I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's not even free. That's $40, and you still have to compete with Fortnite, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Rainbow Six Siege. Probably people are still playing. There's just so many games that people want to sink their time into. Like, it's just hard to drop yourself into that pool and swim. Yeah, man, this is for me, it's a sad day. A lot of you probably never even touched this game, and if you did, let me know in the comments how you felt about it, how you feel about the game getting shut down, how you feel about live service games in general. Like I said, this and Knockout City hurt me the most personally, but I understand it. I fully understand it. There's not enough time, it's not enough money for all these games to thrive and succeed in this. Honestly, it's really become a clustered, overinflated, saturated genre, and something's got to give. There's a lot of transitions going on in gaming right now, and to be completely 1,000 with y'all, I see a gaming crash coming in the near future. Thanks for tuning in to Logix Lens, where the game is winning. I'm out.